Here's Durant. Welcome to 2K Sports, bringing you the NBA. This is Kevin Harlan along with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. And of course, David Aldridge is joining us tonight from the sideline. Take a look at the Lakers.
Tell you what, when Durant is feeling it, he puts on some swagger. He's going to let you know he's got it going.
And Kevin Durant, one of the greatest scorers to ever play. Not the most prolific scorer, but perhaps the most talented. He's dangerous from any part of the floor.
And you know, coaches will take possessions like that all day long. Phenomenal use of the screen there.
It's Harden with the drive. And the jam by Harden.
Ferociousness from Harden, looking like he wants to tear the rim off.
Greg, as scores go, Kevin Durant's as efficient as anything.
Durant has an insane field goal percentage for those shots that he takes. I mean, when you factor in how many threes he puts up, it gets even more impressive. Durant takes so many shots where he's covered and is still efficient. It's just mind-blowing. Oh, I dunk you very much.
He can really fly, and you combine that, Greg, with some nice penetration, too, and you've got 2 points.
A lot of bounceability there, guys. I mean,
of course, I'll give him the steal.
That's what makes him dangerous.
Misses the jumper. They can't get anything on the break. Harden outside. Outside for Durant. A three-pointer off the mark.
And I thought that was going to drop. Looked good.
Y'all gave him the and one, bro.
Boy, they're on fire right now.
This game's incredible.
Starting this one out 4-5.
And last season, we got to see what an effective playmaker
This game's incredible.
could be. The assist numbers through the roof, career high one at the age of 35.
Absolutely remarkable. And Greg, when I first saw him in high school in Northeastern Michigan, look at that. Oh, my goodness. Watch out. And Harden, an absolutely vicious dunker. Terrific at bouncing towards the rim for the epic throwdown.
And it's out of bounds. The Nets will take it the other way. And here are the Nets. They trail by 1. Harden draws the double. Inside. Harris.
And 1.
And Joe Harris, no lethal shooter. He can also be a threat in the pick and roll game.
Yeah, Harris does a great job reading what a defense is giving. He's more than just a catch and shoot type of player. Harris can hit shots on the move and isn't afraid to go at defenders.
A lot of teams with a lot of new players, Greg, this time of year can be a real challenge to mesh.
No doubt, you know, getting everybody on the same page sometimes, it can take time. And then you have to build that trust. Weathering the storms together will obviously help you do that.
Here's James. He can't hit that time. Good work defensively by KD. It's Harden with the drive. And it's good for 2.
And the mid-range game of Harden, excellent. An offensive genius, really. I mean, knows exactly where to get the looks that he wants.
Here's Davis. And it's Davis finishing it off.
Spin your motherfucking life away.
Hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agree. He is smooth.
Come on with that, bro.
Part of what makes him unique, guys, that combination of power and power.
1:39 left in the first quarter. It's Harden with the drive. And James pulls it down. And so James will bring it up for the Lakers.
What?
This is their first time matched up with.
But I just missed mine, but he can hit that.
This is a team that
Over 7 foot.
everyone when they step
Wow.
on the been an easy two. The defense wasn't.
Just wide open, right?
And that one's good. Schroeder.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
To end the run. And finished up by KD.
Well, with that long reach of his, so easy for KD to throw it down.
Lakers lead by 3. .36 seconds left to play in the first quarter. LeBron outside. And he lobs it towards the rim.
Yeah, man.
And that's going to be 2 minutes.
Still hit the
On the
motherfucker.
travel.
It's ridiculous.
Nets trailed by 3. Outside, KD.
Oh my God.
Fast break, here they come. LeBron's shot is good.
Yeah, they call him the freight train. LeBron James, when he's coming down the court like that, good luck trying to stop him.
And KD, here we go.
Punch, counter punch. Impressive offensive production early on.
Hey,
That ball is good for another field goal. His 6th. He is 6 for 9 on the stat sheet.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
play in the paint has gone almost entirely all their way.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you. And although it seems like KCP will never be a huge factor on offense, he can still give you valuable points and also that spacing he can provide out on the floor.
Yeah, I agree with you there, and it's a valuable tool kit that he has because he can provide some playmaking and shot making and spacing of the floor. And he's also become more efficient as an offensive player. But he does know and recognize that his strength is at the defensive end, his athleticism, mobility, and versatility. And offense is tertiary to his contribution.
A 3 from Harden, leading by 5. And following this one, take on the Hornets in New Orleans. And LeBron James gets it to go.
Yeah, that's the third bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to cloud those lanes in the middle.
They kick it out to Green. Harden surveying the D. Pass to Perry. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a three-point play. It's going to be on Montrezl here. The Nets have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line.
And team free throw numbers are really about as good as you could ask for. Around 80% on the season.
Those are good numbers for any team. I mean, they can feel extremely good
Fuck would you die for the ball,
shooting
bro?
percentage this season.
Stupid.
Los Angeles leading by 4.
Back court like a motherfucker.
Inside Davis. Over Green. Misses off the right iron.
Not sure what the D was doing there.
Don't keep on missing. Wow.
You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
I think we're all aware of Durant's in the gym range as a shooter. I mean, seriously, I don't think there's a shot he can't make.
Green's outside. And he lays it straight in. LeBron's got 8 here in the quarter.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Here's Harden. Pass to Green. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Nobody better at running the screen and roll than Harden. He's conniving, creative.
Why is he wide open, bro?
All of that on display. Incredible in the pick and roll. It never gets old seeing LeBron throw it down, especially when he decides to do it with a little flavor.
Here's Perry. Left side, KD. Shot clock at 5.
Come on.
Goes straight through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul.
You've been doing the same thing, bro.
It's going to be on Montrezl here.
Man, Durant is a flat-out baller, showing off his wily strength on these tough finishes. He's a thin guy, but he's a strong guy.
And as expected, Kevin Durant sitting out all of last season recovering from the Achilles injury. Glad to see him back on the floor.
I agree with you, and it was absolutely a no-brainer for Kevin to sit out the season. That type of
So he can miss one of them.
give it all the time. You
Of
need,
course.
The Nets knew that. They knew when the deal was done that he was going to most likely miss the season. And yet, they did the right thing. And when you have a guy like KD, you want to make sure you're not rushing him back. You want him fully ready when it's time for him to go.
Give a fuck, nigga. Come on.
Mike Beatty.
You know, he's a good guy to have running that particular set. I mean, Durant is not a guy who makes a lot of mistakes in the pick and roll.
Here's Davis. James picking up the assist. Davis has got it all tied up now for Los Angeles.
Oh, Lord.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the
Oh,
game
Lord.
clock. No good from Durant.
One and cheap.
And the foul on
Fuck.
Harden. That'll be his second foul.
Threes on 9.
Another foul will give him 3 before the half. Something to keep an eye on, guys.
James right side.
And he gets the ball anyways, though. That's comedy to me.
By Hicks.
That's comedy, bro.
Back to Shamet. Latrell.
In his mouth.
Right wing. Here's Schroeder.
Get the hell out of here,
Schroeder's got the first
bro.
bucket.
Every time I go to the rack, it's 10 niggas waiting for me. The fuck you, nigga.
Easy bucket in the paint.
Keep on jumping.
Listless and lifeless at the defensive
Nope.
end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Down low.
Stop with that bullshit, bro.
Working the ball around now. Here's Durant.
Your mouth, nigga.
Tries to keep it alive. But he recovers it.
Woo.
KD on the wing.
He got over.
Target from outside. Walters with the ball.
Here they go. Here they go.
And LeBron throws it down.
That bullshit.
Focusing on the task at hand. That's all.
It is bullshit, nigga.
Yeah, these teams trading.
Stop double teaming, though.
I mean, it's table tennis. Back and forth we go.
All right, let's catch up with our
Yeah, man, give me some dumb shit.
Well, guys, we all know that there are some people who
Turns
dislike
around all
James
perfect.
Harden's style of play. Take it home. Jordan is fantastic at rejecting those kinds of shots.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And you know that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
In the corner, it's Morris. A three-pointer is playing on
Hit an early 3.
And the Lakers lead by 4.
Yeah, 2K.
And so it's Durant with it. He'll bring it up for Brooklyn.
And 1, nigga.
Magic in Orlando after this one.
Well, I like the understated focus that Harden brings to the table. Despite getting knocked around, his concentration
Hitting
allows
a
him to play
dumbass
through
3.
the ball.
Come on, nigga.
Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Pass to Morris. Here's Caruso.
That's the kind of aggressive and
It's gonna happen for real.
they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
Brown outside. Green breaking loose. Goes back up.
So,
And Jordan with the layup.
Well, you know, a big part of offensive rebounding is really relentless effort and high energy, and Jordan knows all about that.
Pass to Caruso. All alone.
ain't.
No good. Shot missing. And it's the Nets taking it the other way for the finish. So they take the lead. Harden's got 15 points.
Guys, I tell you what, feels like everything is coming easy to him. Just taking what he sees and capitalizing.
Hell the fuck no.
The league's preeminent practitioner of the step back three, James Harden, is a
Should have out of there, man.
And you know, like the skyhook, an unguardable shot, and paired with his dribble drive, a two-move torture chamber.
Pass to Gasol. And they double up Gasol. Just his first attempt.
Y'all don't cheat like that. You can hit with Morris though. Yeah.
Tell you what, even though he's a little older now, James still a force in transition.
No bad shot. Think he's wide open.
And here is Shaq.
Nigga think he's tough because he got the Lakers.
To the middle. To the right side. 6 to shoot. For the three. It's rebounded by Gasol. The Lakers in the lead. Puts it up for Davis. And finished off by Davis.
Well, there's not a better target in all of the NBA than Davis for the alley-oop.
Pass to Chioza. Now here's Green for three. And that one's good. Shannon. Durant with a wide open look. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
Drilled one from deep in the first half, doing it again here in the second.
Here's Davis. He's again.
No fucking foul. Should have been a damn rebound.
James outside. And James throws it down.
That's all that nigga can do.
Effort you want to see out of your
Can't fucking shoot.
win or lose.
And you know what? I agree. I mean, they're showing a bunch of fortitude here, keeping this game tight.
To the inside. Jordan. And DeAndre Jordan throws it down.
That's one of the areas he's really improved. Durant's passing abilities have grown as his years in the league have grown.
Yeah.
Out of bounds is the next.
Yeah, we'll take that dumbass shit. It's payback for all the dumb shit I don't do. What the fuck?
And we've played through about a minute here in the fourth.
That gonna leave a nigga in for 2 seconds. Let him pay then. Wow.
It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
Where you'll see him miss such an open look.
What happens when you take my starters out? Fuck out of here, 2K.
Nice type of play from LeBron. I mean, he's relentless when he's in attack mode.
Pass to Green. Fires the three. He doesn't hit that one. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. And finished off by LeBron. Went right down to the wire to anyone's ball.
Yeah, after all
I know.
the energy both sides have expended, both teams
I know.
still hungry for it. Those throws can make a difference in a game of football.
Now let's go to the sideline.
Too late.
With our
Come here.
Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Well, I was able to listen in on what the Nets head coach was going over with his team. And he really got after him in the huddle. He said, look, you can rest after the game. You got to put it all out there if you want to win this one. Back to you guys.
Shot clock at 6. Here's LeBron. He gets it in there. James has got 8 here in the quarter.
And they're really in a good position here, thanks in part to the way he's been able to score the basketball.
Harden, no good.
You know, sometimes making it difficult for them to finish at the rim is all you can ask for from the defense.
James looking around. Basket good. And now it's a 3-point Laker lead.
The magnitude of the moment not lost on LeBron James. He knows they needed a bucket there, and he's going to get it for them.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And taking a quick look here, guys, at the measure for the Lakers.
They really haven't backed away from running and running at any point, but their legs still look fresh.
They worked hard tonight at crashing the boards as well. They had a bunch of second chance points.
And the jam by Harden.
This is not unfamiliar territory for Harden. He is used to being the go-to guy, especially when his team needs a big hoop.
That's the first, Nick. Gives them a 4-point cushion. And a tough break is his second attempt at the line. No good. Here's Davey. And then Durant with the chance.
No stage too big for KD. You need a basket? He's your man.
And out of bounds is the Nets in possession.
Huge turnover at really the worst possible time. You have to value every possession, especially at this stage of the game.
It's Harden with the drive. And the turn by Harden.
You know, Harden has that quick first step. Once he sees a lane to the rim, he's going to take it.
Here's LeBron. And they will put the basket here, folks, as they lead their team.
Just got too aggressive. You've got to play smart. Got to it on the way down. It's a big whistle.
Harden outside. Pass to Jordan. Kicks it out to Harden. Caruso grabs the miss. And Caruso's got the ball here for the Lakers. The lead is 2.
Boy, is it tough to stop LeBron right now.
52 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Right side Durant. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Well, you're scratching your head with how do you defend a guy like Durant. I mean, his length and speed, ball handling, all allow him to draw fouls easily.
He's perfect from the line this time.
Tremendous job at the line, as usual.
Down low.
You just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game. Yes.
And that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
And you know, guys, always a tough catch on the lob. Placement and timing have to be close to perfect.
And slams it home and gets some camera time on the end of it.
He did. He spent a while up on that rim, didn't he?
The refs are much more lenient with that kind of situation than they used to be. AD staring him down and letting him know.
Here's Durant.
Let's go!